Hey everyone, hello. Hope your day has gone well and you're back home relaxing in the evening. This is where I'm recording the video. So the energies have been, like I always keep saying, they have been pretty intense, and I'm pretty sure people are finding it quite difficult to go through whatever is happening right now on the planet. I just want to give a pat on my back for myself because I did a Hindi video and I think I did quite well. So, yay! I feel happy. I wasn't sure whether I will be able to do it well, but I think I did. The intention, as you all know, is just coming from my heart space and trying to raise the vibrations of the planet, because so many of us are in so much of fear right now because of whatever is taking place, and we feel that we are not being taken care of. Now, let me tell you, this is only an illusion. It cannot be. It is not possible that we are not being taken care of, because you as you is not a unit existing here in silos. So what I mean is, if you look at your phone, I have it down on the floor, otherwise I would have picked it up. If you look at your phone, if it is not plugged into a socket, will finally die out, right? So I was explained this entire scenario of how it's an illusion that we are here, and there's no one around us and we have to fend for ourselves, and oh my god, there's so much of fear. How are things going to be? What is tomorrow going to look like and all? And I was told that no, you can never exist alone. You have this wire, which is your higher self, and my phone lights up straight at this juncture. So you have the wire, which is your higher self, and that wire is then plugged into the socket, which is the prime creator being. Yeah. So you're always being taken care of, being nourished, being being looked after. The problem comes when we don't believe that we are being taken care of and we are being looked after. Now, of course, we know that our belief is the biggest, or is the only thing that's creating our reality here, because the quantum bylaw, which is operational here on the planet, whatever you are believing to be true is what you are going to be experiencing on the outside. So that's the reason when I started my work, the first thing that was done with me, and when I say my work, I don't mean the work that I do, I mean the inner process that I was also taken through. The first thing that was moved out were the dysfunctional beliefs that I was carrying, because those were the beliefs that I was continuing to experience on the outside then. They were the ones that were creating my reality on the outside. So if life needed to shift on the outside for me, I first had to remove those beliefs. And those beliefs are very difficult because they are beliefs like I'm not good enough or I'm not worthy enough. And you continue to seek validations from outside. And the outside is not going to give you validations if you're feeling not good enough or not worthy enough. Because the outside will only show to you not good enough, not worthy enough. So, be it your partner that you're looking for that validation from, or your family member, or your work colleagues, or your bosses, or your friends, or whoever, you will always end up that feeling disappointed. So, the work starts off on the inner, only then the outside will reflect it back to you. And mind you, the outside cannot help reflect that whole you back to you. So it's a very effortless process that we go through. And when I say effortless, the effort that's needed is on the inside. That's all. After that, you can just be and know that as organic as the moment you step in front of a mirror, and the mirror will just reflect things to you, as organically as that, you will be starting to experience ease and flow when there is ease and flow inside. So first things first, your beliefs, whatever it is that you're experiencing, let that be your GPS. your cue to see what is the next that I need to go and resolve or look at, and where is it that I have abandoned myself, that I need to give myself a big hug that will then shift the outside. So we continue to look for hugs on the outside, by way of our friends not giving us importance, and we feel sad, and our loved ones, our significant other is not paying attention to us, and all of that. So they imagine this. They are only a reflection, right? They cannot help but, go along with the way you are. They can't help. So they're not doing it purposely. So first you have to take your controls and power back from blaming them being that way, because it's not them doing it purposely. They cannot help but be that way because you are that way. So when you have moved here, then they cannot help but move here along with you. And that's when you experience them differently. And mind you, I have experienced that in my own life. I have the same people who were around me. When I shifted, I started to experience a different version of them. So they are there, yeah, with a different version of me as well, yeah, holding all the pains and the trauma and all of that. But this version of me, yeah, cannot experience them in that way any longer. So either it is that they just move away, yeah, from your life, yeah, because they cannot. That's the reason you end up losing people. People fall through the cracks, relationships fall through the cracks, because they are not a vibration match to your energy field any longer. So you'll find people falling away. You'll find yourself moving out of the old very soon when you're doing this work on your own self. And the way not to be in the old energy field is take the outside to be your cue. So if the outside is making you feel pain and rejection and sadness and hurt, forget that it's there existing on its own, yeah, because it isn't. Go within. So forget even the fact that the outside has caused you pain. See, where is the pain inside that is magnetized to it, this outside experience? So first things first, take your focus and attention away from the outside. Use it only as a GPS. Go within you. See, where are those dysfunctional patterns and beliefs and limiting narratives that are going on, yeah? And check them, correct them, change them. With that change, you are beginning to shift and change, and you will be, I can guarantee this to you, you will be experiencing a new reality on the outside. It's happened in all the cases with all of the people that I work with. So when you're able to change inside, that's when you'll be able to change the outside. And the fact that you feel fearful or you feel a lack of validation, a lack of self-worth because of which you need validations, go to the spaces that are feeling a lack of self-worth. See where is that lack of self-worth coming from. You just need you, because the outside will always disappoint you, always, because they don't know what to give you. Yeah, only you will never disappoint you. You are the only one who has your back. No matter what well-meaning outside is. For instance, in my case, my dad and your parents are the most well-meaning, yeah, for you, and they will never leave you. But my dad couldn't help but leave me in death. He just couldn't. So no matter how much well-meaning whoever is, and they are there with you, unconditionally loving you and all, they too will fail you at some point of time or the other. So the only way to step out of any form of pain is to give all of that to you that you're seeking from the outside. so that the outside cannot have reflect that back to you, and you finally start to become free from the outside. It's not kind of holding you any longer, and you start to step into this freedom space, and then your interactions change with people. I was just doing a session with someone yesterday. It was a beautiful space because the person felt themselves in a very free space because they finally were taking their power and control back from all of these people who they had given the job to make them feel loved, make them feel needed, make them feel happy. So once they disappointed them so much, so they let them go, and then they felt so free because the person told me that now I feel, and we were speaking, so I told her, I said, now you will not be irritated or angry with the other for not giving you love, because you're not expecting it from them. You're releasing them from the prison of expectations because you don't have any requirement from them. Yeah, it'll be a very beautiful free flow connection. So the only way to have beautiful connections is to release them, to release the outside from any kind of expectations. That's when you set yourself free and you set everyone else free along with you. And this goes not only with human relationships, but with relationships with success, with money, with health, with everything, because we have relationships with everything, with the collective, the human collective. Thank you so much. I'm enjoying doing these videos. I truly hope that so are you. I've been told that I just need to get onto this platform and help raise the vibrations of the planet, and that's all that we're doing here. Thank you. Bless you.